News 12 now at 5:30. Your news now. News 12 Now's Kate Levens introduces us to those working to make a difference in your community with Kay. Brought to you by Gordon Food Service.
Welcome back, everyone. In some of your community news today, we are going to tell you more about a dad that is making a difference not only in our community but across the world through social media in the fight against childhood cancer. And joining us now to tell us all about it is Chad Ellers. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining us. All right, Chad, first of all, take us back a couple of years. Your sweet daughter, she is going through leukemia right now. Tell us a little bit about this and how you got involved.
So Mia, my daughter Mia, when she was diagnosed July 15th of 2020. And I was actually online dancing at the time, and I got a phone call from her mom. And I had to cut the dance class and everything, said I got to go. There's a family emergency. On my way up there, I didn't have good feelings the whole time. I could feel like something, you know your kids, you feel like something's wrong, something in your gut is telling you something's not right. I get to the hospital and start walking, and it's like almost if the movies where you start walking and the hallway just gets longer and longer and longer.
Surreal, yeah.
And you're never going to get there. I get into the room, the doctor's there. He asked me to take a seat. Mimi immediately is, da-da, and comes jumps. She doesn't know what she's going on. She's one actually at the time. And then he starts to talk to me. There's two nurses on each side, so I'm thinking, well, that's not good, you know. And he continues and says, you know, we did the biopsy, and she has blood cancer. And
your world stops.
Yeah. When he said that, I could no longer hear what he was saying. He was still talking, and I could no longer see him. My eyes were filling with tears the whole time, and I was just like in a cloud.
And you decided to go from that, to the devastation of that, to what you are doing now. And you're helping other families out there. And so many people are now praying for your daughter. Tell us a little bit about how you've made such a change, hence Chad's change, on social media.
So from that, I talked with her mom in the hospital, and we decided, you know, we should share Mia's journey for awareness, because there was actually another family next to us, and we can hear the kids screaming and all this stuff, you know, and like people deserve to know what happens to these children. So I started sharing her journey and numbering it and all that stuff, and showing what it's like to be a child going through this. I met other families unintentionally. I didn't realize how many people were going through things like this. A lot of families that are fighting cancer. And I met a lot of families, and God bless, there's some that lost their children. Friends that I've made through there that's lost children recently. And it's heartbreaking. I couldn't imagine losing her. I couldn't imagine being able to get up the next day for work, for anything. You know, that's my whole life, you know. But we decided Chad Change was formed as just a small group. And originally it was to help reach out and help depressed individuals. Well, after going through all this, we found that the best way to help depressed individuals was to help others. And we started our nonprofit, Chad Change Inc., and we actually reach out to hospitals in different states, and we'll set up like an event or a gala, and we'll do all the fundraising needed to get there and get these other creators out there. And everything else is up to them, you know, as far as the hospital, what they want to present, if they need certain funds for an MRI machine for kids, something like that. And then we all go live that night at the gala and tell everyone to go donate to the hospital.
Which is wonderful. Now, there are folks in our community that I'm sure would love to donate. If they would like some more information about how to do that, or they want to follow you on TikTok, you have quite the following now. Millions and millions of people are following Mia's story.
Yeah, so if you want to donate, you can actually go. I created a website. There's two of them. There's two of them, so listen to both. First one is childhoodcancer.org. Live. That's for the petition to help increase childhood cancer research funding, okay? And then you can go to chadchange.net, and that has the donations for our foundation or for the hospital. And then on my Instagram is It's the Chad. Every video that you see down there that has a donation button, 100% of it goes to the hospital or the charity that it's connected to.
You are totally making a difference right here in our community and across the world. Pediatric cancer, I'm sure, is just a very devastating diagnosis for so many families here and around the world. But thanks to people like you, you are making a difference. You are helping to raise funds for such an important cause. I pray and hope that your daughter continues to get better and will be in remission soon. And thank you so much for being here and sharing your story.